Hey there guys, what is going on? We do have another Season 3 class setup for you here today. We are looking again at the PPSH-41, which is a very cool weapon in this game. So if we look at the damage numbers on the PPSH, we see a damage number of 28, which is not fantastic, and you would assume that this does lead to a relatively slow time to kill. And it is actually quite accurate. Like, that does about a 330 millisecond time to kill, which is quite slow for this game, realistically. Like, it's not one of the higher powered damaging weapons right now in Cold War, but once you do throw in some headshots to the mix, we are getting a very fast time to kill it. This comes down to a combination of that actual damage number, the headshot multiplier, and of course the 909 rounds per minute fire rate. If you add those headshots in, you're actually getting a pretty fast time to kill. Just before we do get into it here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. We've still got loads of Season 3 content coming up. I'm looking very much forward to the standoff addition to this game. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's talk about more about the PPSH here. So as usual, the timestamps for these videos will be on the video's loading bar and of course in the description. So if you are looking for something specific, make sure you do skip to that section. But we are going to start off with our secondary here as we normally do, which is the Akimbo Magnums. We won't be using this too much in the gameplay, but it is always important to have a very powerful sidearm. We want to go with that sound suppressor, of course, for that muzzle flash concealment to keep us off the radar while we are firing these things. Then we move to that barrel. We want that task force option for the damage range and bullet velocity increase. Then the body, 5mm laser, of course, for that 35% increase to that hipfire accuracy. Then the magazine, that Salvo 12 round fast mag, of course, for giving us the most amount of bullets to fire with this thing and a very fast reload speed. Then lastly, we want that dual wield stock, meaning we have two of these very powerful close range options. The tactical slot for us is always going to be the stim shot here, mostly because we do like that extra chance per life. The lethal here is going to be the Molotov. I feel like this is a very cool option on the new map, which is Diesel. Being able to deny areas of the map, not allow enemies to run through specific places, is actually quite important when you are trying to hold down areas of Diesel. But again, you can choose whatever you do prefer in this slot as well. In a similar vein to the Molotov, being able to know where enemies are coming from with the field microphone in the field upgrade slot is very important on particularly Diesel, but it also works on other maps that are close quarters. In the wildcard slot, we are going for perk greed because we really do like having 6 perks in this game, and those perks are as follows. We want flak jacket for that explosive resistance, forward intel for the larger minimap, as well as seeing the enemy respawns. We're actually taking a different option in the perk 2 slot in tracker here. Being able to see those enemy footprints is really important for getting easy kills on people. And then the scavenger option as well, being able to get extra ammunition on people we do kill is really nice. And we round this off with our great combination of Ghost and Ninja here. So our attachments on the PPSH-41 are a little different to what we have featured previously. We are going for slightly different terms of class setup. So start off here, we're going with that KGB Eliminator. This does give us the most amount of vertical recoil control out of any of the attachments that we want to go with. And as you know, the PPSH does have quite significant recoil, and this does help keep it down here. In the barrel slot, there is only really one option that you want to go with here, and that is the Reinforced Heavy. This does give us an 18% increase to our damage range, taking our damage numbers out to, of course, what have we got? 17 meters, 18 meters, which is really nice, as well as an increase to our bullet velocity of 80%, giving us 360 meters per second. Next, this is where we have seen a change in the underbarrel slot. We are going for the just a standard foregrip here. 18% increase to that horizontal recoil control with no negatives. You do take a look at the other grips that we have here in the Spetsnaz grip for an 8% increase to that vertical recoil control, which is nice, and a little bit more boost to that horizontal recoil control. But the combination of the KGB Eliminator and the Spetsnaz grip does mean our shooting movement speed is really low, which is pretty bad for an SMG. Another change in this class setup here is the magazine. Normally we would run the 55 round drum mag, and that is still a very good option in this game, but it actually does give us a reload speed of about 3 seconds, which with an SMG is quite slow. You can pretty much choose whatever you do like in this slot. Something between the VDV 50 round fast mag is quite nice. You do get an aim down sight speed of 267 milliseconds with the rest of this class setup put together, which is quite manageable, and 50 rounds and a fast reload speed is really nice. But you can take some speed loader, you can take a fast mag, you can take a 55 round drum. So this is up to you here. And then lastly, in the handle slot, we're actually going for the GRU Elastic Wrap. Again, as we mentioned, the aim down sight speed is quite important for SMGs. And if we do take the GRU Elastic Wrap, we are getting an aim down sight speed of 261 milliseconds with the largest magazine. Again, you can switch these out and sort of mess around with sprint to fire speed in terms of the Serpent Wrap as well. You do get a slightly slower aim down sight speed with this, so you might want to change that magazine out as well. This attachment is again up to you, but you sort of have to play around with this and the magazine as well. So with these class setups here, guys, we are just going to jump into some gameplay and have an excellent time with this thing. Season 3, a lot of cool stuff in this game. The PPSH-41 is an excellent addition to the game, and it does compete at those timed kills with those other SMGs if you are throwing in some headshots. Alrighty, so Diesel is a very interesting map in this game. If you haven't seen our map guide that we made the other day on this thing, make sure you do go check it out because there's a lot to think about with this map. Essentially, This is almost too fast-paced of a map for me to even commentate what I'm about to do and what I'm trying to do. You just got to concentrate so hard because it is very, very fast-paced, as I said. If you can get into these situations where you're finding yourself at close quarters, like in these areas here, with this weapon, with that very fast fire, you're going to do quite well. The bullet velocity is relatively low with this weapon, which is a little unfortunate, but it is one of those things that you do have to deal with. Oh my god. Oh boy. I mean, we should have killed all 4 of them there, but we panicked a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We panicked a little bit once we saw 4 people just firing down a corridor at the same time. I wish I had my Molotov there. We would have done significant damage to those lads. So as I was saying, there is a lot to think about on this map, man. It's not just a map that you can sit there and think about and just be like, no, this is fine. There's not really too much going on here. This is such a fast-paced map. This is one of the most fast-paced maps in Call of Duty from what I remember, man. There's just something going on all the time. You got to worry about the ins and outs of the entire map because it's not very big and you got to sort of be moving around quite consistently to actually get some work done. There's going to be a guy just there. Nice little takedown on that guy. Move to the gas station. Very, very important to control this area of the map. Can we actually get a shot? Nice. That's why it's nice to have the larger magazine on this thing. As we mentioned, you do run out of bullets. Oh my god, again. It's happening. Come on. Oh, we got him. Naturally. That is how this map goes. You go on a nice little run there and somebody will always be there to ruin your day. Chuck that up there. I feel like the area denial that we do get from the Molotov is quite nice. It does also give us a fairly good indication of where people are for the most part. But this is a very, very cool thing that you can do on this map. This area back here is actually a spawn. And you can actually get lost back there and the enemies can't find you. So you run in and out of those lanes at the back in the junkyard side and people really can't do anything about it. Like, where are we? That guy there. I gotta go. See, if they are spawning back there and you're in and out of the lanes, moving around all the time quite quickly, not knowing where people are going to be, like, you can do quite a lot of work, man. Like, there's a lot going on back here because people just sort of run around. And you can just find yourself, like, losing enemies and... Okay, we're going to be... Yeah, there's a guy there. Because they keep spawning back here even if you are moving around this area, and you can just get in behind them and you can just kill people. It's always good, man. Like, look at this. Straight in behind. That guy's a little unfortunate. He knew we were there as we started firing at him, and he had the longer range gun. Little unfortunate on the timing there, but it is what it is. So keep that in mind. In that junkyard area, you can do some serious work, man. People just struggle to find you if you are moving around in that area quite quickly with Ghost on. There just isn't much that they can do about it a lot of the time. That guy with that there, push around the left-hand side. I thought he was actually going to go in the shipping container. See, there's a lot. There's just enemies on all the time. You can get some serious, like, Fury kills, triple kills. It's just, whew, there's a lot going on. I love this map, man. It's just so fast-paced, so much action all the time. Always good to have that field microphone in place so you know where... Oh, that was bad. That was bad, dude. We missed so many bullets there. That was very unfortunate. But yeah, the field microphone actually does let you sort of keep track of people a little bit more easily on this map as people are sprinting around everywhere, assuming they aren't running Spycraft, which not a lot of people are running at the moment. It also does pay to take a little bit of time when you are in these areas, just sort of making sure people aren't running around past you, because as I said, that does happen quite often. Where are we looking? Actually thinking they're just going to push out of here very soon. Yeah, they are. Nice killing that guy there. Knew there was going to be a guy in that room. Just standing there, doing mind his own business. See, this is where it comes... Do you go that way or do you go in the gas station? I think it's probably almost always better to go on this. Can I have some help here? Alright, the boys got it. Yeah, it's almost all... Ooh, that was pretty grim. Almost always... Let me speak. Almost always better to go around this side of the map than it is to go around the other side. Mostly because... the gas station is just like literally a coin flip as to whether you're going to live or not. And I'd rather take not a coin flip as to whether I'm going to die or not, and just sort of take my own chances having to get into a gunfight at close quarters. I do wish I had my Molotov though. I should probably try and save that a little bit more. There's a guy coming that way. Gotta back off. So again, do we take the coin flip on the garage? No. Take that guy out there. I'm gonna take the coin flip. I'm gonna take a coin flip here. Let's go this way. Alright, I got that guy. That's quite good. That's quite nice. And then we push back through the middle. A little bit of a safer area on the map. I'm feeling lucky here. I'm feeling good. That's good. Let's keep going. One. Come on. No. The timing. If we had have actually been able to hit that guy there, we would have been fine, mostly because we would have been able to keep running. But because we had to slow down, stop, not get the kill, we were a little bit behind there. We should... Yeah, that's... Ooh. Oh, you love to see that, man. Behind there, we should... Yeah, that's... Ooh. Strafe runs, not bad of a streak. Not bad of a streak, actually. Oh, what am I looking at, man? That was crazy. I think I've done my job. I think I did my job getting that strafe run and clearing off that point. Man, that was insanely cool. Chuck that there. Do a bit of damage, set him on fire. He's not going to be able to... Come on. Where are you? I think that actually got it there. Remember this side? It's going to be a guy up the top, is he? There was a guy back here. Where did he go? Is that him? Yeah, that might be him. Oh boy. I would say the more that you play this map, I mean this is going to sound kind of obvious. I would say that the more you play this map, the better you'll get at it, obviously because you're learning and you're knowing what's going on, how people are moving around the thing, but just in the fact that sort of as you learn more, you will learn how people move around the map and you'll learn what you can get away with, where you can move, how you can move around the map. It's just, there's a little bit more to think about because it is so close quarters, and I think this is a very, very good map in this game, man. Like, it's actually really, really outstanding. A lot of people love those close quarters, and I am one of those people because it's just action all the time. But this is something else, man. Like this, there's a lot of action. Like this is Nuketown turned up. We are in and out of these corridors, man. You're just making the same routes pretty much all the time, just to try and avoid. I think this is a good. Yep. Okay, we'll take that gunfight there. We'll heal up. I actually don't want to take that gunfight. That's. We'll go around this side. And then we'll go this way. I knew there was going to be a guy there. Oh, the gas mine. No! Oh, we took that damage, bro. That is unfortunate. What are we doing? 58 and 10. I feel like we've done quite well here. I don't think we need to finish off this gameplay, man. We've already done everything we needed to do in this, and I think we're going to lose anyway because we actually... Oh... Alright, we're out of here. We have our final thoughts on this thing in just a second, because I really do think this class setup is actually great. If you're hitting headshots, you can hit those headshots, man. You're going to do some great work with this thing, because the PPSH is a really, really good weapon in Season 3. So as we saw there in the gameplay, guys, throwing in some headshots into the mix, once you do get those kills with some headshots, you want to go for headshots with this thing. Did I mention headshots? Get some headshots with this thing, of course, and you will get a very, very fast time to kill, which is really, really nice for the particular weapon. It's not the most powerful in just in terms of raw damage numbers if you are just hitting body shots, no headshots. It is a little slow in terms of time to kill, but people love those fast fire rate weapons because you do just get lots of kills with them, and they're actually quite fun to run around with. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this one. I do massively appreciate it, of course. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do massively appreciate it, and it really does help me out. And of course, I will see you in the next video. Bye!